Shedeur fell to the 5th round. How you feel about that? What you think was involved? What you think made that happen? Do you think that was always going to happen? Do you think it's some knocks because he come from a wealthy, smart, Hall of Fame dad and he's doing this with watches and big Hercs and Rolls Royces and think that made the team owners a little mad and shy away? What do you think it was?
First of all, let me just say that all the team players, all the teams played themselves. Let's be clear.
That skipped them?
Every one of them teams played themselves. The Giants, Dallas. All that. The first thing I told them was like, yo, you think Dallas is going to, they passed on them 5 times? Dallas? They got my man, Dallas never winning with
But they gave Dak
with my man.
$1 zillion. They can't.
He's there for good looks. Dak Prescott is simply a good-looking guy. He gets the money. He gets the endorsements. He's not winning shit. And Rich, my brother's a Dallas fan, and I got to join with him. How do you pass on Shedeur 5 times? Like, you got to be on crack.
Not 5 times, 5 rounds.
5 rounds is they picked 4 other guys in front of him. And every single team, even Cleveland, who picked him, they picked somebody before.
There's a lot of rounds. He got picked 100 and something or something.
Once again, I'm going to tell you, every single team in the NFL played themselves. You see how with LeBron, Bronny, they made sure nobody would pick him? And he was like, yo, don't pick him. He got to come play with his father. And everybody fell back. That was the blueprint of this shit. They just all got together, all the owners, we're going to teach him a lesson.
I think it was different, crack. Bron is inside the organization. He could talk to Genie. He could talk to Rob Pelinka. He could do that.
No, but other teams, why the Knicks ain't pick him? Why the Raptors ain't pick him? Why nobody? Because they told the whole league.
You can't tell nobody.
I'm telling you, that's what they did.
Work like that.
That's what they did. Paul and them guys who fucking manage all the biggest. Rich Paul and them was like, you better not pick Bronny. He got to play with his father. But let's just say this is the reverse of that in the NFL. They definitely told all the owners, we teaching this kid a lesson. We not picking him. And with the problem with that, the problem I got with that, right, is I don't know Deion like you guys might know him. All I know him for is saying God is great. God is good. He's a family man. He takes care of his kids. He coaches kids. He mentors. I don't know how that would upset every owner of the National Football League to not pick his son. Like, it's not like, to me, I don't look at Deion as problematic.
It's not that. They already stars. Deion, all his kids, they already famous. It's probably some, I don't know why. He should have been the top 10, top 5, if you ask me.
Listen, Cleveland, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They immediately sold more jerseys than every other rookie in the whole league. He sold more jerseys.
He's going to sell out the stands and jerseys and all that, but the owners and the GMs want to see wins. They pay for wins.
No, he's going to win. So who they picked before him gonna make them win more than him?
They got 5 quarterbacks right now.
Oh, yeah, they got too many. So they probably loaded up so they could start trading everybody off.
Sean Watson, Flacco. They want to get, but he's still there as of now.
He's there. Flacco is like really old school, right?
Well, Flacco's efficient for 1 year wherever he go.
He got 1 good year?
Yeah, like he give you 1 good, they usually bring him in half the season or like.
Yo, how about the biggest robbery in football history, Aaron Rodgers, right? And that's my man, too. I love Aaron Rodgers. Yo. That motherfucker twisted his ankle on the first play. How much money he caught for the 2 seasons?
His Achilles, crack.
How many on the first play, B? Let me ask you something. How many millions was that for 2 years right there? How crazy? Yo, you know what we got to rap? You know how many times we got to go to Alberta, Canada and shit like that to fucking get the bag up? Like, your motherfucker twisted his ankle and he how much he caught?
49 million.
Jeez.
Whoa.
14 and 25, and he's getting 35 next year.
Why we don't have that for rappers? Why we don't have like a way out? Yo, give Jada a check. Give Joe a check. What is it? I mean, what? I guess this podcast shit is the new rapper shit, right? I'm at a Jewish funeral yesterday. One of my best friends is Jewish. His grandmother died. She's 93. And I'm talking to a Jewish lady right next to her in the funeral thing. And she's like, hey, Joe, man, you got to tune into my podcast. And she's like 80 years old. I'm looking at her. I say, you know what? I can learn a lot from you. I might just tune into your podcast. But this shit is just everybody. What's going to make the difference with the Joe and Jada podcast?
Authenticity. You know what I mean? It got to be an organic conversation, correct? We can't ride the wave of what's going on out here. You know what I mean? This ain't that, and that ain't this.
That ain't this.
It's crack and kiss.
Oh, see, my thing is when you talk about that's one right there. You know, when you talk about hip hop podcasts, see, I can't salute you if you didn't go and did a show and the promoter beat you for your second half of your money, or you went to a show, the promoter don't want to pay you.
If you haven't been through the farm league of what it takes.
Listen, you can't be sitting up here dissecting the albums, and that's the fucking problem we had with rap since the beginning, since the Source mics and all this shit. It's like, yo, you ain't even played a game. You see, the reason why we love TNT so much with Chuck and Shaq, these are legends. They played the game. They know the ins and outs. When it comes to Jada and Joe, like, we've been fucked over. We done won. We done had moments. We done had anthems. We know the game. We done got beat by the promoters. You ain't really been real unless they sick pit bulls on you when you try to get your second half of money. Or you got to beat up a promoter and take the money in quarters. You know what I'm saying? Or you get kidnapped in Africa. We need our money, right? We need our money. So I'm going to take
my
it in
money
quarters.
and I need it now.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get my... So when I see these certain guys commenting, never had a hit record, never had an album, never... I'm like, to me, they're not qualified. You know,
when they put these mics in front of people, they lose some people just get caught in the moment and say dumb shit. You know what I mean? And it happens to the best of us. But
I'm saying,
in due time, it'll all come to the light.